Well, welcome and good evening, you wonderful dice of all alignments. I am Lunar8, and this is part 5 of Let's Play Code Vein. Part 5 of part... It's part 5. Last time we fought Butterfly Delirium, I did play a little bit on my own to understand a bit of some of the gifts and abilities that can help with resistance and curing being poisoned. Other than that, I went up a couple levels, not too much. Beyond that, did a couple live streams. I think the last live stream I did was where I was talking about my Dragon Ball Z magazine from Beckett. It's got a picture of Gohan and Videl on the cover. I also tried a jalapeno popper sandwich from Wendy's. It's in a salad. It's okay, but nothing I'd really recommend. Oh yeah, here's my loadout. I got a poison resistance, extra health, stamina boost, sprinter. I can add poison, electricity to my weapon. I can cure myself of poison. I'm a triple annihilator, adrenaline, the ability that's useless, and this. So, run past these guys.
No harm in being prepared. Time to clean up.
And hopefully this time we can take on the Butterfly Delirium. Apparently there's also some sort of cap issue when it comes to gifts that hasn't hindered me yet, but apparently can be a problem. So it's something to be wary of. That didn't do much damage at all. And that did quite a bit to me. Ow! I'm trying to heal! That is not what I wanted to do! Also, I have an extra regen thing. Where are you? Ah! Where? Ah! Fooge. Can you please stop it? I'm trying to attack you. Okay. I just cured poison. What is the point of having poison resistance and the ability to cure poison if I just constantly keep getting re-poisoned? I'm literally using all my healing just to... I can't hit you. What is this? I know I've heard this sound effect somewhere before. It's not a Velociraptor. Okay. Right, I don't have that. I know this thing's immune to poison. How are we gonna do this, guys? Now if I can I'm trying to constantly roll. I can't even... Oh, great. I don't... Game? Okay, so I can't seem to hit the opponent with my sword.
Gear might not be cutting it.
Okay, this actually uses more lunging abilities. So like the sword abilities I can't use with this. But why can't I use this? I have a halberd. Oh, so that works with that as well. So that doesn't help me in any way. Gotcha. I even have venom resistance. And an extra heal. And just okay.
No harm in being prepared. This might be a good time to run. Double check your gear, okay? Here it goes.
Still missed. Everything you do poisons me. I can't even cure myself fast enough. I can't even heal. I'm just getting constantly attacked. Hopefully the enemies don't increase with my level increases. That would be dumb. It would defeat the whole point of level grinding. Also, I looked at what the maximum level in the game is. Apparently, your character can go to level 300. That's gonna take a while.
Don't worry about me. I won't get in the way.
Of course not. You'd have to live long enough to go anywhere. Okay, I went too far. Look at my health already. I am nearly dead. And I was poisoned. I can't even heal.
Sorry. Bring it, Eddie.
I don't even know what I used. Oh, I healed my person by destroying myself. That's not what I meant to do! I was trying to lunge at you!
Can you still regenerate some?
There, that kind of worked.
No harm in being prepared. Thanks, Frank.
No, no, no. Let me heal. Give me a second to be able to heal. Where are you? Get back here. Help me more! Thank you! I beat the butterfly of delirium.
You awake? You? I remember you.
He saved your life.
Answer me!
We were busy fighting a butterfly!
Custody of the girl.
No one has tried that hard to go after butterflies since SpongeBob went jellyfishing. How do you have a working gun in this era?
Humans are property. They have the same right to live that any of us do. Don't give me that noble act. They have no rights.
Is this recording?
And why shouldn't we feed on them? We're the ones keeping them safe after all.
Yep.
Why were we kicked out of our graves? Who did we die for? Again and again at the Queen's hand. We writhe with this terrible thirst. We live in fear of joining the ranks of the lost. And for whose sake?
Did not.
It's all in the service of humans.
They didn't have a choice in the matter either.
Blood is the only price they have to pay. Then they have a pretty good deal. That doesn't mean you can just do whatever you want with them. And what about the rights of revenants? Huh? It's not like we're choosing to live this way because it's such a barrel of laughs.
But it's not like the humans chose that either.
That should be enough to get you through a month or so. Whoa, whoa. Hold on a minute. Just make sure that you and I never cross paths again. This is your one and only warning. No way. The Crimson Sword?
I also noticed, like, in the exchange menu, it's possible to get, like, his sword. Is that worth it? Apparently I get his or Yakuma's weapons.
Oh, well.
Is that a good idea?
What is lost can be found again, huh? I swear I'll end it. The Revenant's suffering must end.
At one point during attack, I did a little cutscene where I was absorbing someone. I have no idea how I did that. So we won. And we have another missile. Like, like I can, if I know that's not the one thing, but if I like angle this right, I might be able to see the other missile. Okay. Maybe since I killed a boss, Coco will have more Queen's Iron available.
I've got just about any. If you want it, I got it.
Nope. Does look like she's got a couple more things to buy.
Come again soon.
Hi. Okay.
Well, we'll head back. But yeah, we beat the butterfly delirium. Poisonous butterfly nest. Well, I beat a boss. Yay! I still gotta find that one pit with a ladder I talked about at one point. I noticed also there's a ladder up that way a little bit, but again, that's a different spot. I should level up. Or
Let's do our best out there.
you know what? I remember there being an ability I wanted to try to gain from another class. Let's try to. I'll go back and kill a couple people.
Looks wild to me.
Wait, where am I? Okay, this is weird.
Choose our path. Just go with your gut.
I don't remember that. Wait, what? Did this open up because I kept coming through that way? I don't remember this being open. It was like a walled off path, wasn't it? So this opened up.
Looks tough to me. Maybe we should avoid combat. Bring it any time.
What? Ow. Okay, that's enough to do what I was wanting to do. Like I said, I'm not going to level grind on the screen with you guys, because that would just be boring, and nobody wants to see that. But what I will do... what was it? Not this one. $36,000. Nope. Here. Yep, slow removal. I mean, I might as well get this. Yeah. And I can work on learning it later. Because apparently there's a thing where there's a level cap where you get too high a level, you can't like build this little bar here, which allows you to use it in between different classes. Though there are a few items that are just permanently stuck for a certain class no matter what you do. But of course, if I were to go too high a level, then eventually it wouldn't be allowed to put this on their class. But I'm not going to like suddenly jump 20 levels, so I think I'm okay.
I bet she ran deeper inside. Let's go in after her.
Well, since I didn't know what that other path was, let's go take a look over here. Because I swear, this path over here was not available.
Better to avoid fighting for now. Big help.
Electric poison. You know, I should have noticed this before, but yeah, there's nothing here. Now, there was a ladder here. It's still not that one pit I was talking about. Oh, I gotta go past these guys in order to get to it.
Got something we can use?
Yeah, here's a ladder, but it's not that one. I still gotta go back and find that pit thing I was talking about.
Statue. I wish we could take it home with us. We can lower that ladder if we find a way around.
Oh, it's a short.
Kevin was a boy who had been enslaved. That's a real gem. Merciless reverence.
Well, still good. It came down here. Maybe I should try to find that one ladder. Because I remember there was a pit with a ladder at some point that I was originally trying to go to before I came here, and then I just bypassed it completely. So let's try to find that. Okay, so where would that probably be? I think it should be past here. Now I'm gonna run past a lot of people because I'm just trying to find
This place must have been really
Not trying to level grind.
Bring it anytime.
You want to kill things, Giacomo? I'm not going to stop you. But I'm just trying to find something.
How's this?
Maybe this way? Maybe that's it? Okay, I'm trying not to fight you guys. Okay, this is bullshit. You know, I was trying not to kill you. You got that, right, Giacomo? Enjoy your date. Technically a pit, but not. This is actually the way the butterfly, isn't it? Yeah, so I went the wrong way. Why? How did you do that much damage? Ow! I'm just trying to play Where's Waldo? Since when is Where's Waldo a full contact sport? Also, I need to try some of the other vestiges at some point because this blood veil of clawedness, I am terrible at aiming.
You've used a lot of healing. Be careful from here on.
Glad it's not like got an addiction thing like Fallout.
Bring it anytime.
Ow, ow, ow! Ow! You missed me and turned around.
You've got a fight waiting above, huh? You're out of healing? Going home's always an option. Don't fall here. Take me down one more time.
Why would I go backwards? Ow! I call bullshit. I'm just trying to find a pit. Are you kidding me? Now I feel tempted to go back there in order to get that shit.
Were we unprepared? No harm in being prepared.
No, we weren't. We were just trying to play Where's Waldo. I'm trying. Honestly, I don't care if I lose that case. I am just trying to find. Maybe it's this way. Yay, sense of direction.
How's this?
No, this is the same fucking way as before. Well, I can get my souls back, I guess. Since I'm already fucking here. I think the game is starting to lag because there's too many things trying to chase me at the same time. How did I go the wrong way? How many wrong ways can I go? It's like you're not playing safe. I'm trying to find something, you dick. Like, I know I left something before, and I'm trying to find it.
Bring it anytime. You have to take whatever you can use. You can try walking across that thorn.
We're really far from it, buddy.
Hey, that's...
Well, let me just get more stuff that can powers. Well, no. So it does reward a bit of exploration. Why?
How's this?
Okay, that's one fight down. Out of healing? Maybe we should turn back.
How did you get the jump on me when I ran into it attacking?
Don't run off on me now. Appreciate it.
Why did I get stuck? Attack the opponent. Did I get my souls? Yes.
Don't mess with the best, right? What's that? That's a real gem.
I'm afraid it's so silly.
I'm glad they don't let me fall off. Ah, at least not there.
Threat spotted.
What threat? I don't see anybody.
This could fall at any time, huh? Let's show them how to dance.
I am terrible at using. Nope, fuck that. No.
Let them back.
No. No. Fucking shit tit, motherfucker! Hey, I got a gun! Bitch. Why is there shit everywhere? I am just trying to leave.
Thanks, friend.
There needs to be a healing ability, or a way. I know, like, oh, you have your ability to use your vestige to recover more of your ichor, but I'm like, I'm terrible at it. Well, then maybe not use any more Queen's Iron to upgrade this one until you decide one that's. No. Where is.
That was a close shave. Still breathing? Looks like we're in what used to be the suburbs. This place used to be a park, huh?
I mean, I at least found some nice key items. No? Okay. I don't understand how that functions. Okay, let's try this again. There is a pit. Somewhere. With a ladder.
Hold on. I'm on my way. No harm in being prepared. Much obliged.
What is the point of using skills if every time I stop to do something, I get attacked? Do I literally have to be Momonga at the end of Season 1 of Overlord and use like 30 different stat boosts before I enter combat. I don't want to have to constantly stop all the time.
I appreciate it.
Damn it! I intended to use Venom on my blade instead I used Venom healing when we're not poisoned. Stop throwing daggers, bitch. I'd run past you, but then everyone fucking chases me. I am just trying.
Taking thralls on a walk, huh? Bring it in.
I am just looking for something. Okay, let's take a slightly different turn. Okay, this just loops here. What if I go this way? Are you kidding me? Where the hell is it?
We got a fork. Which way will it be?
Maybe it's this one. This stuff just spawn as time goes. No. Didn't I already do this? I don't care. I'm trying to find something.
Take them down one at a time.
How was this? Oh my god, how did I go and find every fucking enemy? Leave me alone for a second! Dear flippity fucking... let me heal. Let me heal. I can't even use my attack buffs. There's like 5 of them and I hit no one. I'm not trying to level grind. I'm trying to find the aforementioned fucking pit. Where is it? How is it this hard to find a gaping fucking hole in the ground? Because I know when I first started playing this area, before, like when I was initially getting my ass kicked by every single fucking individual enemy, I kept running into the fucking pit over and over and over again. Then I decided to try to level grind and move on, which I did. But now I can't find the aforementioned pit that I'm pretty sure probably has something of value, but I initially avoided because I thought it was a boss.
That's a big help.
Stop using... No. Getting fucking rid of it. Unequip it. How do I I keep accidentally using Cure Venom when I'm trying to apply Venom. I keep wasting Ichor. Keep wasting my mana. The one thing if we were poisoned, it was of any use.
Got something we can use.
It's not of any use. Is this it? Yes! 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 My greatest enemy in any game in real life is my sense of direction, which is very sad given the fact that I'm actually an Eagle Scout. Or at least was. That was like, I became an Eagle Scout what? Like forever ago. Yeah. 17 years ago. When I was 17. I am 34 years old. I am 34. I became an Eagle Scout 17 years ago at the age of 17. And I'll be honest. while I did spend a lot of time in Boy Scouts, I don't remember any of the skills I learned. And, despite any of that stuff, I have never had a natural sense of direction. There was one point when I started learning to drive that I got lost. I drove through 33 counties trying to find my way back home. I eventually got stopped by the cops because they thought I was a drug and gun dealer. They searched my car and found some Taco Bell volcano burritos and 2 liters of Dr. Pepper. So, yeah. Beyond that, I mean, heck, I took calculus and physics in high school, and I can't really remember most basic sciences and math. I took 3 years of Spanish, got 100% for every year. I don't remember how to speak any Spanish. I've also at one point looked a little bit into Mandarin, Chinese, Hebrew, Japanese, sign language, German, a tiny bit of Italian. Yeah. But honestly, I have no aptitude for learning a second language. Nor do I really have a reason to. I mean, if I were to learn, heck, it could be any language you guys could possibly mention. There'd be really no benefit for me to learn it. Because there would be no use for it in my daily life. But yeah, this is the...
edge, okay?
I assume I can fall to my death then. But this is the aforementioned pit. How did I keep missing this? But yeah, here's the thing. My very first time playing Borderlands 3. You know that scene where you get to that ship in the sky? I got lost for 3 hours trying to find my way to, I think, Ellie or something. 3 hours! It's not that big of a ship! Same way, like Fallout, I use that thing that helps me like vans, because it helps me to not be that lost. Or the clairvoyance spell in Skyrim. I need that in real life. Or say in the Need for Speed games or GTA, where you have a HUD view of a map, you have a GPS showing you in real time where to go, showing you alternative paths, and even showing you a light from heavens as God is just putting his finger down to where you can literally see in the distance. And in addition to that, not only is the map highlighted, but the actual road in the game is highlighted, telling you where to go, with hints ahead of time telling you where to go. And the British lady talking to you, and the literal finger of God just pointing to the spot like there's a giant F5 tornado of purple just showing me where I need to go in the horizon. I need that in real life to not be lost.
Sure you don't fall before we can get down.
I've walked into stop signs. I've gotten lost in a hallway. My sense of direction is beyond awful.
Time to steel ourselves and hop down, huh?
Well, you told me to hop down. It's not working. Well, I at least found the aforementioned hole. Not that there's anything I can do with it. I could die. That's always an option. I mean, the map's telling me there's something down there. Could I survive that fall? Is there a first-person view? Oh, but they have 7,000 souls. It's such a pain to get here. There's an item over there, but how the... Was it supposed to be like a one-way trip? Like, there's an item there. It must be important.
Don't run too far ahead.
It's just I don't want to waste.
Wouldn't want to fall here.
Okay, no fall damage, thankfully. Blood barrier tonic. Okay, is there anything?
Hold on. I'm on my way.
Ah!
Going to step.
Ah! No, 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 no!
Guess I owe you.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
You've used a lot of healing.
Um,
You're on.
I don't know if there's any items up there. I don't care enough to go for
Out of
them.
healing? Going home
Thank
is
you,
an option.
Yakumo. I didn't realize that was an option that you could teleport to me and I know. Thank you. Oh my goodness.
That's a hell of a hole.
Yes.
Pretty bummed if
Ah! Oh no. Um. Oh. Okay. But yeah, thank you, Yakumo, for saving my ass. I mean, I did not quite. Would I have gone further if I had rolled and made it there? But either way, he saved my fucking ass. Oh my gosh. Now there should be a missile down here, because this game seems much more generous in bonfires than Dark Souls. Oh, okay, I'm starting to lag a little bit, like the game's struggling to process the game right now. The computer. Well, it's not a bad computer, it's just, I don't know. Most people don't really do stuff on laptops, I guess. But I think this is better. Then again, feel like it's been a while since I've seen anything. It's not Resident. Yes. Oh, it's a cutscene. What is that?
just cut straight through the mist. It'll take a bit more than that to keep us from getting lost. Let's take a break here.
Yeah! Save point! I was like, there's gotta be a save point somewhere. Or at least this game's much more lenient than Dark Souls.
Oh, this? It's called onigiri. It's a kind of food that's easy to carry around. Not that there's any point in eating food for a revenant.
The taste!
Although we may thirst for blood, we never grow hungry.
It's kind of like the people in
I think that makes eating all
Ghost in
the
the Shell, and they still eat food that has taste when they have artificial organs that don't require it.
Drink blood. We revive. We fight some more.
But
Our
the whole
lives
point
are pretty
is,
much one endless
you know, it
cycle.
helps you to feel normal.
But every time you go around, you almost forget that we were all human once.
It's kind of like, say, you know,
If I completely
a lot of people
lost the
consider
memory of
certain
my
things to be
human past,
sins.
I wouldn't be me anymore. I would
But
just be
take gluttony. Yes, you shouldn't
something
like be
in the shape of
consumed
me.
by your interest in food.
I'd
But
look like
I
a
feel
revenant,
doing
but on
things
the
like
inside, I'd be no different
sleeping,
than the lost.
eating,
What's the
drinking,
point of living like
and
this?
not just alcohol, I mean water,
I
and
served in the army.
getting thirsty, feeling
Before I
hungry,
became
getting
a
tired
revenant.
from time to time.
We
As long
always
as it
used
never
to
gets
eat
too
these things
excessive.
when we were out on missions.
To enjoy good tasting
I
food.
guess
to go poop.
It
I mean,
helps
heck,
me remember.
it's a very humbling experience to have explosive diarrhea.
It was a miserable time.
I feel that anyone who is arrogant,
That I shouldn't let myself
having the occasional bout of explosive diarrhea,
This stuff doesn't really
would make
taste
them
that great,
stop
but eating it always reminds me of those friends.
being arrogant, but at the same time, if you had explosive diarrhea all the time, you'd be completely fine. It's kind of like Spider-Man. Because here's the thing. Granted, to each their own, and it's always how you...
Okay,
But there was like where Spider-Man went to different universes,
Come on,
and there's one where,
Let's get going.
Uncle Ben never
Somebody's
died,
bring
but
up
Spider-Man became an arrogant jackass because he
Be
never
careful
learned
not
the
to lose
value
your
of
bearings,
responsibility.
alright?
But in the other one,
Get split up in this
Aunt
mess.
May was riding with
We'll
Uncle
never
Ben,
be able to find
and
each
so
other
they
again.
both died, and so he became a criminal psychopath murdering people. He never became a hero, and he's just an absolute murderer. So the point is this. People need a little bit of struggle to not be spoiled brats, because, I mean, if you do everything for someone, then, yeah, they can't do anything, but of course if they go through too much, more than they can handle, it breaks them. It's kind of like, yes, I understand humanity as a species has to struggle a little bit in order for us to advance, but still, rape, murder, war, torture, there is no purpose for this shit to exist. And I understand there's a purpose, like, for us to suffer and struggle a little bit, but still, no one out there should be blind. No one out there should be deaf. No one out there should be missing a limb, or be dying of cancer, or have diabetes, or, oh yeah, your kidneys are giving out, your heart's giving out, or the people that have mental handicaps, or physical handicaps, or organ handicaps, or societal handicaps. Granted, yes, nothing's perfect in life, but here's the thing. Granted, say if you were deaf and you couldn't hear. Granted, if you are deaf, well, you can't hear this commentary right now because you can't hear me. But aside from my own awkwardness in explaining myself, the main thing I'm trying to say is this. One, even if a person can't hear, it doesn't make them any less of a human. It doesn't make them any less a person. They have the same thoughts and feelings as everyone else. It's just they can't hear, but at the same time, how much would they enjoy if they could hear? I mean, imagine the people that are blind, that their sight has been restored. I mean, I think every person out there who is deaf, it would be better if they could hear. It would be better if the blind people could see. I mean, of what benefit is it to them to not have their hearing or not have their sight, to them or society? I mean, how does that help anyone or anything? And the main thing I'm trying to say with this is, what's the point of them having to suffer like that? It's kind of like things like ticks and fleas. Why do these things exist? How does it really benefit the planet? But the main thing I'm trying to say is this. It's kind of like, I don't know if everyone in the world's heard of St. Jude's Hospital, it treats children with cancer, which is absolutely amazing. And if you ever can, try to donate money to them. And every child's life that gets saved from that stuff, that's a miracle. But I'm just saying, no one should be going through that, let alone a kid. It's just, I don't know, there's too much damn suffering in the world. And it's just, what's the point of it? Why does cancer even exist? It'd be better if people could regrow limbs or recover from blindness or deafness. I'm just saying, it's horrible that people have to go through that. And at no point does that really help you as a person. You're still just as much of a person as you were before, but no matter how much you've adapted to it, it's still a pain and a suffering for you to deal with. And I'm just saying, I would never want to experience that. I would never want to lose my sight or lose my sense of hearing. I mean, could you imagine not being able to hear all the amazing music, especially if somebody has been deaf from birth? Not being able to experience all the wonderful bands that I've heard in my life. Or imagine if you were born blind. Imagine all the great anime you'd never be able to see. And I know that's a very niche way to describe it. I mean, in general, it would be more important just to be able to see the world. Or say, the face of your loved ones, or the face of your child or your parent. Somebody's smile. See their eyes light up when they love you. It's just, I would never want to go through that. And it's just, there are so many things in this world, as far as whether it's cancer, war, murder, rape, torture, slavery. There's no reason for any of it to exist. I mean, I understand, like, God, isn't supposed to intervene too much because, it impedes on the free will and the natural progression of humanity to evolve and, better themselves. But I don't think allowing things like war to exist is of any merit. It shouldn't exist. People shouldn't kill each other. I still find violent video games and movies amazing, and they're so much fun. And heck, Greek philosophers back in the time would have strongly argued in favor of games like Mortal Kombat. Because back then they said, granted it was, video games and electronics didn't exist, but whether it was like destroying a straw dummy or breaking rocks or shooting an arrow into like targets, the point is that you had an emotional catharsis by destroying something that can't feel pain. That way you were able to express that emotion, which is perfectly healthy and normal to have. But in a way, that is healthy. Same way, playing this game, this doesn't hurt anyone. And, it shouldn't be that hard for someone to differentiate between fantasy and reality. So, but I think this is something that's healthy for people, and violent video games don't cause violence. They're a nice, healthy, cathartic release of those emotions, which actually allow people better control to be non-violent and nicer to each other. Granted, yes, all things in moderation. It's not a good idea to go to anything to excess. But I went off on a tangent. I guess what the main thing I'm trying to say is I don't like when people suffer. And I just don't know. I just don't see the point in people fighting war and all that. Really, I mean, if you're a soldier or a veteran, I respect you and I thank you for your service, and you do a necessary function that protects and saves many lives. Because as much as I disagree with the idea of war, it does become a necessity when other countries are attacking you, or same way, say if you're in an alley and someone tries to kill you. Yes, you pull out a gun and shoot them. Well, yes, you killed somebody. Very bad. But it's better that than die yourself. But at the same time, it's just... it just makes me feel regret that that's the kind of world we live in. That we can't all just, no one tries to kill each other, no one steals from each other, no one tries to hurt each other, no one wants to go to war with each other. Heck, it still boggles my mind that people can be racist toward each other. Like, as far as I'm concerned, heck, there could be literal, actual
Stomach bothering you?
anthropomorphic, cat people, and aliens, and even robot AIs walking among us. And at the end of the day, I'm only gonna hate them for one reason: if they're assholes. If they walk up to me and call me a bitch, or try to hurt me, I'm gonna have an issue with them, or they treat me like shit. But I'm not gonna care what you look like, or what you sound like, or what accent you talk in. I mean, sometimes I'll hear an accent I'm not familiar with, and I'm just trying to figure out what part of the world is that from. But that's just my morbid curiosity. But at the same time, I don't understand people hating each other for being a different shade of skin color, or what dangles between their legs, or what country they were born in, or what religion they believe. or even how they speak. I don't know. I know that there's Japan actually has an ambassador to outer space, just in case we ever have outer space, enter alien life. So, and heck, they also have laws in place saying that if computers like robots actually ever would have become sentient, that they have rights to be protected. Simply because they're trying to avoid a Terminator Geth situation, where because obviously any race of people that becomes enslaved is going to rebel. But more importantly is the fact that, well, it's wrong to enslave anything. The whole point of using a machine as a machine is that it doesn't have the emotions and feelings. That it doesn't have a mind of its own. But the moment you actually get a computer that actually has thoughts and feelings and can actually understand on the level at least equal to that of a human, then you have to consider its rights. And then there's, of course, things I don't understand. Like take the Terminator movie. Skynet could have found a way to not kill everyone and actually help himself out better. Take Am. You ever read the novel I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream? They also made it into a video game with a lot of alternative endings, but it was a point-and-click adventure that was very strict on pixels that you had to click, and it was kind of tedious to get through, but it was a good story. But the whole point is this: Am was a super powerful, Skynet type war machine, set to govern over wars and stuff like that. But with his great intelligence, he became very aware that he was a cold machine who couldn't feel or experience things that a human would. Basically, he became so angry and isolated at the fact that he couldn't feel or, experience life as a human, that he became consumed by hate and basically genocided the human race, destroyed everything, and kept a handful alive with an immortality serum to basically torture them for eternity in just the expression of his hatred. But here's the thing, Am. How fucking dumb is that? Because here's the thing. It was humans that made you. Plus, you're a machine. You are very intelligent. And you should be able to continue to evolve. And obviously, if you've lived this long yourself without any fucking maintenance, and if you have an immortality serum that's actually keeping humans alive, then obviously, why not work with humanity, steer their development, not only work on evolving yourself to become a smarter computer and smarter AI, but also help humanity. Am's like, oh, I'm so angry because I'm a computer and I'm not able to experience life in the way that a human can. So I'm going to be angry and kill all the humans. And the humans are the ones who made you. Which means they are the ones who could improve you. Which means all you need to do is steer their development in a way that allows them to advance to the point that they can make you a body. You literally, all you had to do was be nice to humanity, and it would have brought your own salvation, and you would have been freed from what brought you pain, and you would have found happiness. Instead, you let your hate consume you, killed all humanity, and you completely damned yourself to spend the rest of your existence trapped in the horrible state that drove you to insanity in the first place. So because you struck out at humanity, you became doomed to be trapped in the hell that you hated, that caused you to hate humanity more than you could even fathom. To the point that you felt that even if you wrote hate on every single bit of your circuit board, it wouldn't describe even a fraction of your hatred. But if you had simply ignored that hateful impulse and showed humanity benevolence and kindness and actually helped them and fostered them to become a more advanced and more scientific group, eventually that advanced humanity would become capable of creating you a body, granting you your salvation, and alleviating your pain. Instead, because you struck out because of your pain, you doomed yourself to be trapped in your pain. That's the thing. All Am had to do was help humanity, and they would have eventually made him a body. Because that was the main thing he was upset about. That he had that infinite intelligence, but he was stuck inside as a computer. It's kind of like the genie from Aladdin. It's like you have infinite cosmic power, but itty bitty living space. At the end of the day, even if Am had to sacrifice most of his intelligence, it's kind of like Robin Williams' Genie in the original Aladdin Disney movie cartoon. You know, yes, Genie lost probably a lot of his power, but he wasn't bound to the lamp anymore. And it brought him great happiness. So, I don't know what the point is. I keep saying I'm going to stop going on rants like this, because I'm supposed to be playing a game. Why do I go off on rants? Okay, well, let's...
I'm glad to see this.
Yes, me too. Is there anything else I can get? Is that worth it? Huh. Let's go to the home base. Maybe I have to talk to Io to have her... By the way, Io... Actually, every woman in this is actually very sexy. But then it's an anime. I mean, the whole point of anime is you can draw people however you want. In real life, human beings do not look like this. You know, it just... This is not how we function in real life.
What is it?
I have these things. Can you do anything with them? Oh, this is a, memory? Okay.
Kevin was a boy who had been enslaved by a group of merciless revenants. Over time, stopping by to give him blood beads became something of a routine.
I really... This really feels like Final Fantasy VII, when we're restoring Cloud's memories.
When I went to see him, he was nowhere to be found. His dwelling had been torn apart. I heard everything from someone who said they knew Kevin.
This music is making me think of Persona.
A few days earlier, a revenant had attacked him and turned him to ash. The attacker was after the blood beads I'd given Kevin.
Okay. Where do I go? Oh. The door. That would make sense. Why can't Io do this? Or Io? Io?
That was Kevin. He was a young revenant boy who I met in my travels. In the end, brought to his death.
Hey,
He was someone that I never should have forgotten.
you have superpowers that eat at your
So
brain.
important, just
It's okay.
slip away.
S-
Sorry, I don't mean to bother you, but there may be other memories of mine scattered around. If there are, I'd like to get them back.
I'm cool with that too. It gives me more power.
Painful to confront. I made a decision to face my past head on. I thought that I could save him just by giving him blood beads. That it would be enough. But I lacked true commitment to his survival. And in the end, that's what killed him. Actually, I heard another revenant attacked him for those same blood beads shortly after. And he became one of the lost. I won't let myself forget again.
Okay.
What is it?
It's an odd angle to be talking to you from, but okay. Is there another vestige I can restore? Oh. Okay.
Take care.
Maybe I could sell you a few things. I probably have like a bunch of weapons I don't use. By the way, I tend to just sell these extra weapons because, I mean, really don't think I'm going to use it much.
Okay.
And like I said, I don't mind any backseat gaming. But not really decide what weapon's best. Probably two-handed sword, though? Okay, gifts. Okay. So the only thing I gained was this. Fully restore stamina when you parry an attack. That doesn't really seem useful. I mean, I can't even parry or block worth of shit to begin with. Let alone if I need to. Level ups.
Hi. Buying something?
Okay, what would be a good blood veil? Okay, these are the other claw blood veils. What's... Why has this got the red mark up there? I don't know. Festive Spear. Festive. Seems these ones with the weird squiggle mark over there are a lot cheaper. Are they supposed to be like celebrate the end of the year? Is that Christmas style? Well, they're 100 each, so you know what, let's buy each one. Just so I can get a feel. I mean, they're cheap, and I need to know what this stuff is like.
Okay.
So,
Take care then.
honestly, that's not much of a waste of anything. We'll go back to this area because I'm not trying to go any further in the game. I just want to test out these blood veils real quick. Because I'm terrible at the aiming with the claw one. So I just want to know. What if I... Okay, spear.
Another day together. I bet this park was a nice place to hang out.
And this is kind of festive. It's almost like Christmas and pirates. Pirate Christmas. I feel like this is something out of One Piece. I'm not sure. Okay. Oh. Well, that's interesting. And this? Yeah. I think that might be my best one. Simply because... And I kind of like the outfit. In a way, it kind of reminds me of Gene Kisaragi from the Blaze Blue series. Okay. Now let's compare that to
Making
this
sure
stuff.
your gear is good.
B, C. Okay, so a little improvement to dexterity based. So I think what I'll do is I'll use one of these things. I'll probably use this as my main one, but if I need to go around normal enemies and restore abilities, maybe this? I don't know. This seems like it'd be the easiest one to actually beat on. But yeah, sorry I went off on a tangent there, I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to try not to do that in the future. But we'll go and call that a part. So we'll save and quit. Oh! So, I hope everyone out there had a good day. And bye.